this lesson, we'll be looking at the speaking component for both WE013 and Speaking for Malaysian University English Test. The speaking assessment tests the candidates on their ability to present ideas in an individual oral presentation and to interact in small groups in both more formal and less formal academic contexts. Topics range from personal experiences to contemporary issues that candidates can relate to, such as people and culture, financial awareness and consumerism, science and technology, health and environment, and education. Candidates are required to draw on their knowledge and understanding of real-world settings to respond to the test tasks. For your information, this assessment holds 25% of overall marks. Speaking assessment consists of two parts. Part 1 is individual presentation and Part 2, group discussion. For Part 1, each candidate will receive a different suggestion or opinion or view or solution to the situation. However, Part 1 and Part 2 will be related on the same theme. Each candidate is given 2 minutes to prepare and another 2 minutes to present. Let's have a look at the sample question for Part 1. As you can see, the situation given says college need the right facilities to provide good education. What are some of these facilities? As for candidate A, the task is you have to give a presentation to your class, talk about free Wi-Fi. Let's have a look at question for candidate B. As you can see, the situation is still the same, but the task for candidate B will be slightly different. Task for candidate B, you have to talk about a multimedia lab. For candidate C, the task is about library. And finally, for candidate D, the candidate has to talk about sports center. Now we have come to Part 2. As you all know, Part 2 is a group discussion. All candidates will be given a new situation with a mind map of 5 ideas. The candidates are given 3 minutes to prepare their arguments or points. The candidates are given 8 to 12 minutes to discuss the topic and come to a group decision on the best suggestion, opinion, view, solution to the situation. Sitting arrangement. This is a sitting arrangement for the speaking test. Groups may differ in size. There will be 2 to 4 candidates in one group. Groups with 2 candidates are given 4 to 8 minutes only, while groups with 3 candidates are given 6 to 10 minutes only. This is the sitting arrangement for all the candidates with the examiners. For individual presentation, candidate A will start first, followed by candidate B, candidate C, and candidate D. For Part 2, which is in group discussion, any one of the candidates can start or initiate the group discussion. Language function. These are the language functions for Part 1. For individual tasks, you'll be using functions such as expressing opinion, giving reasons, elaborating, justifying, summarizing, and concluding. While for group discussion, the language functions that will be used is more or less similar to the one that you use for individual tasks. However, there are some additional functions that you might want to consider using, such as inferring, evaluating, initiating, prompting, negotiating, turn-taking, and interrupting. That's the end of this slideshow. In our next video, we will talk more about how are you going to do Part 1. See you!